For a second, I thought that was Steve Smith in a Falcons uniform. Thank God that's just Jerome. Phew, I know, right? Because that would have been super weird if it was Steve. Nope, was Jerome. So the Panthers and the city of Rock Hill, South Carolina, broke ground in June on a state-of-the-art team facility that will serve as the Panthers headquarters, including indoor and outdoor practice fields. That facility is expected to open in 2023. It looks beautiful. I think Christian McCaffrey's going to love that place. CMC, well, he's not playing tonight, but he did team up with Nike to bring you their 11 online program, a virtual training experience led by the NFL's top athletes, coaches, and trainers.
What's up, guys? Christian McCaffrey here, running back for the Carolina Panthers. Welcome to the 11 Online. I'm going to put you through some running back drills. 1, 2, 3. That I do to prepare for the season. I win this drill.
That's awesome. So check that out. So Teddy Bridgewater there. He won't have Christian McCaffrey tonight, but the Panthers have stayed afloat, winning 3 of the 5 games they've played without Christian McCaffrey. And Steve, in one of those wins in particular, it really looked like the old Teddy B is back.
Yeah, it really did. What he's doing, just really on the field, in his pocket awareness, him moving the ball, and then getting out in the open field. And in his words, using some of the old man moves that he's used back in the olden days. So, love for you to check this out and enjoy it. You had a long run against the Arizona Cardinals. Shook some folks, you know, showed a little wiggle on the hips. You ain't killing them in the speed department. What was the first thing that ran through your mind?
I'm like, man, how the hell they let me score a touchdown?
Unbelievable. Teddy Bridgewater houses it.
I always had a couple moves, man, but I tell people all the time, my moves are a little outdated, man.
You were 5-0 as a New Orleans Saint. When you come back this past Sunday, you run out of bounds, and then you sit in an old, comfortable seat that you sat in for a few years.
They sat down next to Drew Brees for a moment.
Just a little preview of what was said in that sideline.
And I just happened to see Drew on the tablet. I just sat down next to him. I said, what you looking at? I started telling him we were going to score, but I didn't want to jinx myself. He just gave me a little slap on the head and was like, oh, get out of here, man.
You were a New Orleans Saint, a New York Jet. You were a Minnesota Viking. What did you learn from your previous stops that are helping you here in Carolina?
I realized that as a quarterback, that relationship that you have with your coach can go a long way. The relationship that I established with those 3 coaches really taught me a lot. I used to always ask about what they see in me as a player and how they wanted the team to be run. Because at the end of the day, as a quarterback, you're basically the head coach in the locker room.
This city really didn't expect a lot out of you guys, but you're shocking a lot of people. What else do you guys have in store?
I feel like right now we're playing about 55 minutes of football, and about 5 minutes throughout the game, we don't even exist. We hit a wall or something. If we can just play a complete 60-minute game, I think we have a good team right now, but we can be a great team.
Bridgewater started just 1 game from 2016 to 2018 and then won 5 games in place of Drew Brees last season with the Saints. And his personal success from a year ago continues to carry over to Carolina, setting career marks in completion percentage, yards per game, and passer rating. And currently, he's the only quarterback completing over 70% of his passes while throwing for 1,900 yards. So, Steve, you've seen his work. You've talked to him beyond what we've seen in those clips. Why is Teddy having his best season yet?
Well, he's been through some things that, you know, sometimes when these things happen, it either makes you or breaks you. And it's made Teddy. And it's remarkable to see. He's top 5 in completions. He's moving the ball down the field. He's being smart. They really look at him as a leader. There is nothing else he needs to prove. And he's just doing it in a way that has been in the past, and nothing against Cam, but it's just been done differently with someone else, either the head coach or the player. And now Teddy's just a different breed or a different personality, but he's still getting it done.
He is. So far, so good this season. Bridgewater is obviously under contract through 2022. But from what you've seen in 7 games so far this season, Joe, is he the Panthers' long-term quarterback answer?
Yeah, Teddy Bridgewater is just a winner going all the way back to college, and he is definitely their franchise quarterback. He's a very efficient quarterback, and he doesn't make a lot of mistakes, and he gives you a chance to win in every single game. That's what you want from your franchise quarterback. What we're seeing from Teddy Two Gloves right now is top-flight quarterback play. He understands how the defenses are trying to attack him, and he's getting rid of the ball really quickly, putting the football in his playmakers' hands quickly, and letting them carve up the defense. You can always argue, well, this guy, he doesn't do this and he doesn't do that. But the one thing Teddy does do is he gives the Panthers a chance to win in every single game. So he is absolutely their franchise quarterback.
Joe, it's an absolute steal what they have in Teddy Bridgewater. For getting him for $20, $21 million a year, just above Taysom Hill and things like that. I mean, this kid has been doing an incredible job. He's always known how to play football. But now, after spending time with Drew Brees and Sean Payton, he's learned how to play quarterback in the NFL, at the NFL level. 22.6%, 23% of his passes are thrown behind the line of scrimmage. He's getting rid of the ball quickly. You can't get to him. He's running an offense, and he's playing pre-snap football. He sees your defense, he knows, and he's patient enough to take what they give him and run it right down the field. Yeah, he's the long-term answer and a great opportunity for the Carolina Panthers.
He's setting up his guys to make plays after the catch as well. He's been careful with the ball. So Bridgewater, his campaign to become the franchise guy continues tonight against the Falcons. But who else is made for the night, presented by Bud Light Platinum? Maybe it's this guy right here, the NFL's passing leader, Joe, huh?
Yeah, and he's getting hot in the last couple games. He's got 700 yards, 5 touchdowns to no interceptions. And he was the voice of God last week telling Todd Gurley, don't score on this play after you get the first down. Unfortunately for the Falcons, Todd Gurley did not listen, got into the end zone, and it doomed their game. But Matt Ryan's playing some good football. Let's see what he does tonight.
I always talk about playmakers in a sense of not that you make a play, but exactly when did you make a play. And you read right there, 14 receptions on third downs this season. That's most in the NFL. Curtis Samuel, that is playmaking stuff right there. Not that you made a play, when you make a play. That means I gave us 4 more downs. That's what that means right there. Big day for Curtis Samuel today.
Well, you can see right here with Shaq Thompson, he is the man in the middle. He is the captain of that defense, and it will be a chess match. But he also has to deal with Hayden Hurst, and he leads the Carolina Panthers with 60 tackles this season, 10-plus tackles in 4 games this season. He is a guy who's smart, intelligent, and very hyper.
Well, we're going to switch it over to the Falcons side of things because recent events really just a cruel reminder of the 25-year championship drought in Atlanta. The 28-3 lead just wasn't enough in Super Bowl 51 against the Patriots. I'm sorry to bring that up again. Georgia led Alabama until Tua joined the party in the 2018 college football playoff national championship. And then earlier this month, the Braves blew a 3-1 series lead to the Dodgers, who went on to win the World Series. So who's going to step up and pick the Falcons to win tonight? I will do it. I think the Falcons are going to win 35-26. Matt Ryan, he has Julio Jones this time around. He's not going to have to deal with K'Wan Short or Yetur Gross-Matos. It's a totally different matchup this time around. Give me the Falcons.
Ooh, I like that. Jerome would pick the Falcons, but Agent 89, who lives in Charlotte, man, I'm not having these people at my front door. I am going with the Carolina Panthers.
Now, Jerome, I know you're coming back home here a little bit, and I'm going with you on this one. It's Teddy Two Gloves in a barn burner. Panthers 34, Falcons 30.
Irv?
It scares me, guys.
What you got,
I mean,
Irv?
I vacillated on this back and forth, going back and forth on this all day. And here again, there's so many times.
Let's go, Irv.
I know so many times Atlanta has cost me because I've always picked Atlanta because of Julio Jones. Julio Jones is playing again tonight. And you know what? I'm sorry.